reading comprehension will let you know that there's more than one person here speaking. Let me jump over to Matthew 17 real quick. Matthew 17 verse 5. While he yet spake, behold, a bright cloud overshadowed them, and behold, a voice came out of the cloud and said, This is my beloved Son, in whom I'm well pleased. Hear ye him. Okay, and this is when Yahushua was on the mount, when he was transfigured, more or less to say, But this was the voice that was being this was the precept here that Peter was bringing out in verse 17. But it says, This is my beloved Son, in whom I'm well pleased. Again, like I said, who is his beloved Son? And who is the one who has a son? The Father has a son. Okay, so again, two different people. Okay, got one more script. It's lucky about the time, but I know I need to work on getting these videos a lot shorter. This is Hebrews chapter 1, verse. I'm gonna start at verse 1. No. I'm gonna start at verse 4. Being made so much better than the angels. This is speaking about Yahushua. Being made so much better than the angels, as he hath by inheritance obtained a more excellent name than they. Okay, so two key words to pull out. A couple words. Being made. Who made him? Somebody had to make him. So being made so much better than the angels, as he hath by inheritance obtained a more excellent name than they. Okay, two other words to pull out: inheritance and obtain. And an inheritance is something that is passed on to you, and to obtain something is basically another word for being like more or less like given. You obtain this and you obtain that. You how do you say, you was you're basically words slipping my mind at the moment, but anyway, you was allowed to be given something. You obtained something. You obtained you was pushing towards something, and now you've received that. All these things require somebody else at the other end of the stick, to inherit something. You can't inherit nothing that in order to put it in these terms, another word for inheritance is something that was passed down. Okay, you can't pick something up, okay, that was not passed down to you from nobody, more or less to say. This is a fucking hard, confusing thing to even try to put into words or anything like that, because it's just such folly. If somebody was to hand you something, there has to be somebody at the other end to hand it to you. It can't be nobody there. But it says, for unto which of the angels said he at any time, Thou art my son, this day have I begotten thee, and again I will be unto him a father, and he shall be unto me a son. Okay, so unto which of the angels he said at any time, Thou art my son. First of all, reading comprehension again. Who is this speaking? This is the Most High speaking. You're talking about all the angels and all this and that. You're talking about multiple different entities. It says, again, reading comprehension, he says, Thou art my son. So basically, you up under me. I'm going to be the one that guide you and tell you what you need to do, raise you up. Okay? Again, to guide somebody, you got to have a follower and a leader, that type of relationship. If you're a leader with nobody following you, you're just walking on your own path, And if you being guided, but ain't nobody to guide you, then you just wandering in the wilderness, But it says, Thou art my son, this day have I begotten thee, and again I will be unto him a father, and he shall be unto me a son. Verse 6. And again, when he bringeth in the first begotten into the world, he saith, Let all the angels of Yahweh worship him. So there's a commandment given here. It says, and again, when he bringeth the firstborn, speaking of Yahushua, into the world, he saith, Let all the angels of Yahweh worship him. So the Most High is telling all the other angels, look, y'all got to bow down to him. And who is the him? Yahushua. Okay? So that's the cut to, that so-called trinity doctrine with you know, all three being the same, and you know, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, they all one, and Jesus is God, and things like that. Where it's clear in the Scripture that this isn't so. You know, this is just how did Peter say, a devised fable, a cunning fable. You know, these are just, this is the doctrine of man. You know, but you know, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Salakia for the time, and I'm trying to work on getting my videos a little bit shorter. But you know, through the Spirit, I had to pull out those you know, precepts real quick. You know, Lord willing, this video was edifying, and until next time, I want to say all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who ruled well. And salutations to you brothers pushing this truth and sincerity on the four corners of the earth. Shalom.